to Songbird Budgets. My name is Ellie and I am on a budgeting journey to try and stop myself from spending outside of my means. I am a single mum to 2 children and I have a small amount of debt that I do need to pay off. It is two family loans which, excuse me, don't have like a date that they need to be paid back, and I just want to try and get them done as much as possible. So today's video is actually the budget for February. I have created, I thought I would do it all the way through for this budget so that you could see how I work everything out. So the two things I've got to help me this time is my budget tracker, which I have actually laminated and is two-sided, and I'm going to use this and then once both sides are done, I'm going to wipe this clean ready for the next month, because a lot of these things won't change very much, and if they do, I can amend them. It's not a problem. And I've got a blank calendar just so that I can look at the dates and see when things are coming in and out. Okay, so as you can see, let me zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully you'll be able to see this okay. So this goes from February the 16th to March the 15th. So we're going to start with income. So I'm going to get my universal credit payment, which is £1,334.86. Now, for those who have seen my other videos, you will know about my circumstances. I do get universal credits at the moment. I have a business, I'm self-employed. That money for my business at the minute does not come into this budget at all. At the moment, I am not quite earning enough to make ends meet without having some help from the government. So I do get universal credits. Now, saying that, my business is increasing, and as such, my universal credit money is starting to go down. So I usually, like before this month, I have been getting about £1,500 from universal credits, because my self-employed income wasn't enough to cover everything. This month just gone, so the end of January, I actually earned enough of a profit that my universal credit amount has gone down. So that's good in some ways and not in others. It's good because it means I am on my journey to come off benefits completely. It's going to take me a while, but that is one of my aims. So it's good that I am on the road to that. But it's also not quite so good because it means that the money I get from the benefits and what I class as my personal income, which is this, might not be enough to cover everything I need for this budget. There is a possibility that I am going to have to take money out of my business to cover what I've got here. But let's go through it and see where we stand. Okay, so the other money I get child maintenance for my eldest, which is £20 a month. I also get child benefit. Now, to work out how much that is, because at the minute I get paid weekly every Tuesday. So if we, and I've just realised I haven't done the March calendar, bear with me a second, I think I've got one here. Sorry, I thought I was organised. There we go. Okay, so if we have a look, I'll just move these out of the way for a minute. So I get paid every I get child benefit every Tuesday. So this is where my budget starts. So if I just put a little star there, so that's where my budget starts. And so we've got one Tuesday, and then we've got to go into March, 2, 3, 4, and that is the end of my budget. So we've actually got 4 Tuesdays within my budget period, and I get £35.15 a week. So if we times that by 4, I get £140.60 within this budget period. So let's add those up. 1, 3, 3, 4, 86 plus 20 plus 14060 equals excuse me, if you can see that, it's £1,495.46. Okay, so as you can see here, I've already filled in all of these figures. The only one I haven't is guitar, and the reason I haven't filled this in is because this changes depending on how many Tuesdays there are in the period as well. Now for guitar, they do it a bit differently. So when this gets paid, so this will actually be the 6th of March. So when this gets paid in March, I'm actually paying for the March lessons. Now what they do is they charge for every full week that includes a Tuesday. So because March starts on a Tuesday, that lesson actually has been paid for in the February's invoice. So I only have to pay for 1, 2, 3, 4 Tuesdays. So each of his lessons is £15 times 4, so that's going to cost me £60 in this pay period. Oh, let me just write there. 149,546. So I'm just going to quickly add these all up. Okay, so excuse me, so that comes to £1,184.97. If we take that away from there, that gives us £310.49. Okay, I'll just move this up a little bit so you can see. Okay, so my son gets £10, my daughter gets £5. Food I will work out for in a minute. Eating out I'll work out. Petrol I'm going to do £50, because I'm going to need, excuse me, I'm going to need the extra because it's half term. So I'm just going to take those away for a minute. Okay, so that leaves me with 245. Okay, so things are going to be really, really tight. I usually put £200 towards food. and I've got a £30 voucher this period. So I'm going to put £170 in there. And that leaves me with £75. As I mentioned, we have 4 weeks of guitar, so I'm going to do 4 weeks at £5, which obviously is £20. So if I minus the 20 off there for a minute, and then if I give us maybe one. The reason I'm wavering here is because I'm thinking about the sinking funds. I know I have a hair appointment that I'm going to have to pay for, but I will cancel that if I don't have enough money for it. It's not the end of the world. The other ones can possibly not have any money put in them this month, and I could possibly put some more in next month. Or I can take some money out of my business. So I think if we stick to what I usually do, which is £5 a week for my son's chips and then 2 takeaways a month, which is about £15 each. Let's say right, let's put 60. I know that seems a lot when I'm on a really tight budget, but so that's going to leave me with £15.49. Let me just add them up to make sure. Yeah, 295. Okay, so we're left with £15.49, which obviously doesn't have a, I can't do a lot with that, but what I think I will do is I'm going to put £15 excuse me, into hair, and that's it for the moment, and that's going to leave me 49p. 49p. And I'm going to put that into my emergency fund. Actually, no, I'll cross that off. I'm going to put that, oops, I'm not going to put that in. I'm going to leave that as a buffer. And I think that's the best I can do with my budget this time. I will have a look at my self-employed income and see what I can do from there. From my previous videos, I've started taking out £200 for 2 of my sinking funds that are on here, the ones at the bottom, council tax and braces. I believe I can still do that, and still have some money that I can put towards these again, but I need to have a look at it. But I'm happy with what we've got. As I said, everything's paid for. We've got all of our envelopes done, and yeah, I do what I can with what I've got at the end of the day. Like I said, because my benefits have gone down, things were going to be tighter anyway. But once I look at my self-employed income, I'll update you. When I do the cash stuffing, I'll update you and let you know what my situation is with my self-employed income, and see if we can put anything else in the sinking funds. But yeah, that's it for the moment. So that is the budget for February. I will be back with the cash stuffing for it. We will be stuffing the weekly envelopes and the little bit into the hair. Excuse me. And yeah, and I'll update you with the figures as well. So thank you very much for being here again. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button and the notification bell, so you can get the videos when I post them. And like I said, I will be back with the cash stuffing on February the 16th, and I will see you very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.